Hi everybody, welcome back. I wanted to talk to you guys today about texturizing or thinning shears. So I've had quite a few questions from you guys asking like, when should we use them? Why should we use them? And so I just wanted to give you a little bit of a lowdown on texturizing shears. Texturizing shears are used to take out bulk or thin out haircuts that might need a little bit more help, either because the person has super thick hair and you can see every single cut in the hair, and you go in and you just kind of take the ends and just texturize the ends to blend the layers or anything like that. They can also be used to blend any harsh lines that you put into a men's haircut, or let's say on the top they have just so much hair, so you go through and you kind of just texturize it so it lays the way you want it to, so it makes it look that much better. So that's what texturizing shears are going to help you with. So if you do decide that you want to purchase a pair, you can purchase them on Amazon, and I will include a link in the description to a couple of shears that I think are good that you can buy on Amazon. A couple of things that you're going to be looking at are the size of the notches that are in the shears. The larger the notches, the more hair you're going to be removing from the haircut. The closer together that they are, the less hair you're going to be removing. So I would highly suggest, if you haven't used them before and you're just starting out and you want to give them a go, I would suggest getting the smaller notches because it's going to be removing less hair. And then once you've become acclimated to it a little bit more, you can get a set that has bigger notches in it. I don't even have a pair that has bigger notches in it. I use the smaller ones, and I try just in how I cut hair to just do it in a way that I'm not going to have to rely a bunch on these. But when I do, it is mostly to do texturizing or putting like volume. A lot of people I know will take volume out of the crown area of their haircut so that they can get that volume or that lift in the back. And then I do sometimes use them just to get a little bit wispier ends. But I'm not going to be going through, unless the person has really thick hair and the haircut that they wanted just isn't perfect for their hair type, I will go through and I'll thin them a little bit. But I don't like, again, to fully rely on these. So when you're going to be using them, or when you can use them, like I said, you can use them to blend layers in a long haircut. You can use them to remove volume from the crown area or around the occipital bone. You can use them on men's haircuts just to help the haircut to lay better. And you can also use them to soften harsh lines that you've put in the haircut if you are just having a really hard time getting them out with the clippers or getting them out with the scissor over comb method. These are going to just soften those harsh lines. I do have a couple of tips. If you're going to be purchasing these, when you go in through the haircut, you're going to do just one snip on the hair, and then you'll comb through and it'll pull out the pieces that you've cut inside the haircut. So for longer hair, I would definitely suggest, when you're going to go through it, one, don't take from the top section. So when you're going in to cut, so let's say we have a huge hunk through here, and don't take huge big portions like that and just chop at it. Take the top section off and clip it back, and even this section here, and put it down, and then just go through kind of sideways instead of going this way. If you go this way, you are going to actually, when you comb through it, you're going to be able to see, especially on the ones with the thicker notches because it's removed more hair, you're going to be able to see that line that you've cut in. So when you go in, just go at a sideways or diagonal cut instead of going straight in and pulling. That's my tip for longer hair. Men's haircuts or women's pixie cuts or anything, any kind of cut that you're doing, when you go through to blend a harsh line, just because you do have the protection of it's not actually cutting like a pair of shears, it is cutting. but it's not cutting length or cutting holes like a pair of shears would if I went like that. You do still want to use a scissor over comb method when you're blending the lines instead of just going in like this. Because once you start cutting in one area multiple times, it is basically essentially going to work like a regular pair of shears. So those are the tips that I have. And that's a little in-depth on texturizing shears, when you can use them, why you should use them. This video was kind of just a feeler of sorts. I wanted to see what you guys thought. Let me know if it was helpful, and let me know if you guys have any topics that you want me to cover, whether you want to know a little bit more about clippers or products or hairstyles or anything like that. I really want to just answer questions and help you guys out the best that I can. So let me know in the comments below if you have any topics you want me to cover. And if you do want to see more videos like this one, then give it a thumbs up. But again, I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.